What's up, gamer? It's your boy Afan, and today we're going to be checking out this teeny tiny little game called GTA 6 Trailer 2 have dropped over 100 million views already. So let's just check out what some of the lovely gentlemen and gentle ladies, gentle women I should have said, I don't know man, one of those, have figured out just from the trailers alone about the game thus far. Here we go. By the way, I was able to confirm that a lot of what we saw in the trailer was actual gameplay. And on the PS5, not even on the PS5 Pro. That's absolutely insane. So here's a screenshot. There's a lot of screenshots that are shared on the site. So here's one. And this person is saying in one of the GTA 6 screenshot, NPC can be seen with his flip-flop stuck under the pedal. So first off, look at this little green fella right here. So there's going to be animals in the world of GTA 6, which is great. GTA 5 had those as well. They weren't there in online, but they were in offline. They had some sea creatures as well. So this is going to be interesting. A lot of reptiles are found in the Florida region, and this is my GTA or Rockstar version of Miami, so yeah, that was to be expected. But if you zoom in on the guy on the bike, his flip-flops are literally stuck in the pedals, like going through it, which is just insane detail that they have left out. And this is actual gameplay. This is not CGI. This is not none of that. This is actual like in-game stuff, which is just insane. Next up we have, there's something that I actually saw in the trailer as well. So the manatees are in the game. That looks like a football jersey. Now in Miami, there's an actual NFL team called the Miami Dolphins. And of course, manatees are sea creatures as well, similar to dolphins. And so the manatees are basically the dolphins of this world. I mean that in the sporting sense. I'm sure dolphins and manatees are two different creatures in this world. But I mean, in terms of football, they are the same. Lucia hugging Jason while holding a gun behind his back. Now, forget about the Look at this screenshot. I mean, this is wallpaper material right there. Look at the lighting, the shade, the dark in the background. Obviously, the two beautiful human beings in the frame. And then the gun. Now, could it be suggesting that there's maybe Lucia has ulterior motives? Could be. Who knows? They are criminals. But my reasoning is they are criminals. Danger's always lurking. You know? That's why they have weapons. Whoa, who would have thought criminals carrying weapons? But yeah, this is a beautiful shot though. All right, this next one is again something that I actually picked up on in the trailer. But this person right here sort of highlights it. That, yeah, the bubbles. Look at this. This is insanity. This is PS5. Are you kidding me? Whoa, speaking of PS5, look at that. I didn't even realize that. So right there is a DualSense controller. And look at that. Right there is a PS5. Well, it's not a PS5, but it is a PS5. You know what I mean? It's like the Dolphin Manatees thing. It looks just like a PS5. And this is basically a DualSense controller. So like, that's insane. Oh, look at that. So they got the PlayStation 5 as well. There's a lovely flip-flops. That looks like a cooler, maybe a trash can. Not entirely sure. Some drilling stuff. That's pretty cool. Oh, the next thing is literally the thing I talked about in the last one, which is PS5 spotted. So it's a much clearer screenshot. And there's a DualSense controller in the PS5, of course. Some drilling stuff, paint, I think, or whatever. Good stuff all around. Yeah, look at that. So GTA 6 has consoles, which means potentially you could play games, which I think you could in other GTAs as well. Next up, we have just some screenshots of the scenery. So look at it. This is so good. Like, this is so beautiful. There are some swimming pools. Obviously, there's water over there. Hotels. There's some people playing basketball, pickup games. I wonder if that's a mini game. You know, there was tennis in GTA 5. I wonder if basketball is something that is in this one. Now there's a bus right there. I wonder if you can actually ride the bus. I don't mean steal it. I know you can steal it, or you should be able to. I mean, it's called Grand Theft Auto after all. But I mean, like, actually as a fare, like you do with a taxi. That'd be kind of cool. But look at the sheer scale. There are some birdies right here. Look at that, birds. I wonder if you can shoot them down. I don't know why the first thing in my head after seeing birds was, can I shoot them? Listen, it's GTA, innit? What are you going to do other than shoot stuff? There's another screenshot of just the scenery, the map. It's huge. Sahara Arena. I mean, this is insane. There's what looks like a stadium back there. There's an arena right there. There's this place like a mall or something. There's a concert hall. Like the sheer scale of this, and then just look at the background. Like as far as the eye can see, basically, you have buildings. On a PS5, I don't think this is okay. So I don't think it's hitting 4K. I don't even think it's hitting anything above 1080p, to be perfectly honest. And I don't think they're clocking anything over 30 FPS. But even with that, I don't know if you'll be able to enter all these buildings. I don't think you will be. They could do one of those things where what Mafia did, basically. So you weren't able to enter these buildings, but when you go close to it, you press the button to open the door. And when you open the door, that's when then the inside of the building loads. So from the outside, it's just a block, right? And there's not much going on inside. But once you hit the button, then there's stuff happening inside, people inside, interactions, so on and so forth. They could do that like a way to sort of get around some of the limitations that the consoles provide. It does make me think, though, like how far these guys can take this game if there actually were no limitations. That would be absolutely insane. I mean, I guess that's kind of the PC, but there's an animal right there as well. Looks like a wild cat. That's pretty cool. Bikes, some construction stuff going on. There's the wild, there's some birdies again, some pretty cool landscapes. We've already seen this. So there are reptiles, there are wild cats, dogs, birds. I wonder if there are sea creatures, because I do believe there were some sea creatures in GTA 5. So that's going to be pretty interesting. So there's the delay. Dear all, today we have an official release date to share. Grand Theft Auto 5 will arrive in stores on September 17th. Well, it's about 4 months later than originally planned. Complex, and it simply needs more polish to be centered. This is GTA 5. Please accept our apologies for delay and our promise. The entire team is working very hard. I have absolutely no issue with the game being late, because just imagine, take trailer 1 and then trailer 2 and do a side-by-side comparison and just see the difference. I paused because I was like, that's a pretty cool idea for a video. I should do that. I probably will. But do that yourself and see the difference that they can make with extra time being given. Remember, this is still a PS5. It's not like they're doing it on the PS5 Pro or like the next PS6 or whatever the next is going to be. Look at how much better it looks already. And they have released a similar statement now for GTA 6, similar to GTA 5. It's very, very same in the same vein that we just need extra time to develop the game and deliver, the quality you expect and deserve. So yeah, I give them all the time. Now, of course, look, there are people in the world that existed that no longer exist when GTA 5 came out. And the more they delay GTA 6, the greater that number becomes. And of course, my heart goes out to them. I hope they're all resting in peace. And I wish they could get a chance to play this. Heck, there are people who saw the first trailer who didn't get a chance to see the second trailer. A moment of silence for those guys. May they all rest in peace. Do I wish they were all here? Yeah. Are there better things in this world than GTA 6? Yeah, absolutely. I know, blasphemous. But come on, guys, give them their time. I mean, imagine how good this game is going to look by the time it comes out in 2026. I mean, I already told you how much different the game looks from trailer 1 to trailer 2. Imagine when it's fully polished, when they're ready to release it, how good it's going to look. Oh, wow. So the next post actually leads perfectly into the comparison that I was talking about. So there's GTA 6 versus GTA 5 trailer. So there's the jet ski from GTA 6 and then the convertible car. And they have found similar sort of, situations from GTA 6. And the difference is day and night. I mean, look at that. That is absolutely incredible. Muy incredible. So this is why I actually have no, I'm fine with it. Like, let them take their time, remember, this is literally $1 billion game. They wouldn't want to sit on this. They would want it out there ASAP so they can make that money. If they're not releasing it, it's because it's not ready. Next up, we have a hidden map in GTA 6 trailer. Well, let's see. So this person has picked up a still. Right there. Leonido, or whatever. We already saw this on the screenshot on the site that it's going to be called this. I don't know exactly how to pronounce this. But there's a little bit of a map. And then there's another. Or is that the entire map? Or is there like a second map right here? Not entirely sure. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Keen observers online picking up on things that I would have never picked up on. So this is absolutely incredible. You have a whole island right here. So you kind of get a sense of how big the map is going to be. And I don't think that's the entire map either. I think that's just one island. So that's simply incredible. That's what I'm saying. Like the level of detail and the sheer scale this game has is absolutely mind-boggling, Flood gauge, look at that. So there could be dynamic weather, which is not something that is entirely new in today's world in games. Their dynamic weather have existed for a very long time, but to have it to a degree where the sea levels will actually change, now that is something new, and you have an actual gauge here letting you know what level we're on. We've got a train moving right there. I wonder if we're going to blow the tracks up at certain point in the game. That is, something that almost always happens in one of the missions that we do in GTA, that is. All right, here is someone then pointing out what I pointed out, the fact that the fluid inside, fluid dynamics is like, oh, this is IGN actually. So IGN is posting about, the fluid mechanics, which is, like I said, the level of detail is absolute insanity. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. And I still am not sure how exactly this is going to run on a PS5 or a Series X. It's marvelous, really, it is. All right, so the Mud Girl from the trailer 1 has been spotted in trailer 2. So she's got the same hat, the same sort of necklace, the same tattoos, living her best life. The most replayed part in GTA 6 trailer 2 is a specific shot. I called it too. They've got jiggle dynamics. My goodness. We're all down bad, aren't we? Yeah. No wonder. Of course I was gonna be. What else? I mean, maybe it's that. Maybe Jason at the beginning. Who knows? But I think we can all agree there's more of a male-dominant sort of community, the video gaming community in general. So it was bound to be the absolute voluptuous Lucia. So here is what I was talking about. Rockstar have put out a tweet saying Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 2 was captured entirely in-game from a PS5. And they're not saying PS5 Pro. Now they have actually said, this is the part I actually did not know, but they're saying that it's gameplay and cutscenes. So it's 50-50, equal parts. So, okay, it's 50-50, but it is cutscenes still, which could be like those dynamic cutscenes. Like it's a cutscene and it just goes seamlessly into a gameplay. Not entirely sure. I mean, it being Rockstar, I'm not surprised they're pushing the boundaries. Like I said, they always do this. Oh, so right here, there's something that I actually picked up on as well when watching the trailer, but here someone is highlighting the fact that you can do this. So there's like a trunk of the car and Lucia's picking out a gun. Jason already has picked out a gun. There's some fuel, what looks like a volleyball, perhaps, maybe basketball, I'm not entirely sure. And of course, they're picking out weapons, so you can store maybe weapons in your car, or maybe you can call a car. Like I mentioned in Mafia 3, you had that option. Now, I mentioned Mafia 3 because that was developed by 2K. 2K is Take-Two, the parent company of Rockstar. So they can take, elements from each other's games and sort of expand on it. So that'd be a pretty cool feature. Yeah, the reflection in sunglasses is real and ray trace in real time. Yeah, I picked up on this too. Look at this detail. And the person has posted, when you realize it was done on a PS5, makes it even more impressive. And I simply cannot disagree. This is absolutely amazing. Like, how do they do this? It's absolutely amazing. The glazing going on here. Calling out yourself. Glaze Master 360 right here. Anyways, here you have a screenshot with AirPods Lucia is wearing. That is pretty cool. They're saying Jason is wearing them too. So I presume you can train with Lucia then. They're showing like a, whoa, so is there a boxing mini game then? That'd be pretty cool. She's wearing a glove for a necklace right here as well. We can presume that maybe she is a fighter, a boxer. And perhaps that's one of like a side quest sort of thing, a quest line that you can start on the side in the gym. That'd be pretty cool. I wonder how they're going to deal with the mechanics. Obviously, there's this training going on, which I talked about as well. And I missed this. Look at this. So this dude is wearing AirPods as well, so perhaps you can have AirPods on, and if you put AirPods on, perhaps you can listen to music while playing the game. That would be really cool. You can cancel out the noise as well, or perhaps you can have transparency mode just like IRL. Wow, that would be pretty incredible. So here someone's made a map. I don't think this is real. I think this might be, or is this like a leak or something? I mean, if this is true, look at the sheer scale of this. So this right here is, I believe, what we saw in the earlier screenshot. That was just this little piece. There's this whole map that is out there. Now, granted, from what we are seeing, there isn't much going on. There's some stuff right here along the coast. There's some going on here, and then some over here. The rest of it is pretty much just wild land, which is fine. But still, if what we saw in the screenshots, again, I don't know, but I'm presuming if what we saw in the screenshot is just this little piece right here, or just this little piece right here. I'm mentioning this because we did see an ocean behind it and nothing else. If it was this, then you would see the land behind it as well, which we did not see. So I'm presuming it's just this little piece. If it is this little piece, my goodness, how big is then this whole coast right here, let alone this entire thing? And I don't even think this is like the official thing. I think this is just someone making it online. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, so we're just going to skip past this. All right, so here are some activities that people are saying have been confirmed. Now, there is a community post saying that the activities actually have not been officially confirmed by Rockstar, but since these things are seen in the trailer, it can perhaps be assumed that these are things that you can do. So there's scuba diving, as you can see in this screenshot. And there's, of course, wildlife or sea life as well. So we saw workouts with Lucia. They're saying MMA fighting. It could be just boxing as well. We're not entirely sure on that. They're saying fishing. They're saying pool, like billiards, mini golf. Here's a screenshot of the mini golf. People playing this guy with the putter right there. They're saying scuba diving, which you saw, basketball, which you saw as well in one of the screenshots, hunting. Now in this screenshot right here, you can see these guys on top of a croc or alligator. I'm not entirely sure. There's a cat. Now, I hope that cat is just sleeping and not dead. I like how the cat annoys me, the fact that it might be dead, but not the croc. But hey, game's a game, innit? Dirt bike, racing, kayaking, because we saw kayaking in that one, flood gauge, screenshot, clubbing, watching TV, playing video games. We saw all of those already. But again, these are not things confirmed. These are just things that we see in the trailers and the screenshots, and that obviously doesn't mean that it's gonna be in them. I mean, these are things that perhaps other people, NPCs, can do, but can we do them? I'm not entirely sure. You know what? That's enough glazing from the Glaze Master 3000 in this video. We're going to continue this glazing in the next video, though, so do not miss out on that. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe, like, and share, and do let me know some other details that you'd like me to know about this game. But this game so far is absolute insanity. It is unlike anything we've got before from anyone, let alone Rockstar, and I'm really excited to see more from it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay gaming, gamers.